Right, lads, welcome back. What a night, eh? Brentford 2, Chelsea 2, 2-0, gutting, absolutely gutting. We conceded in the 95th, 96th minute, man. It genuinely feels like we've been stabbed a little bit, but somehow it doesn't hurt as much as you'd expect. Like I got a bulletproof vest on or something. Honestly, it was a proper roller coaster of emotions. We were 2-1 ahead, had that incredible winning goal from Caicedo, and then, poof, it was taken away from us. A throw-in goes in, it's gone across the face of the goal, and suddenly Brentford put it in the back of the net. There was talk of VAR, but honestly, it was never a VAR call, it was always a goal. That's just what we're dealing with. After that first half, which was pretty poor from us, this result teaches us a lot about what's coming next for Chelsea. Positives. Believe it or not, there were some proper positives to take away from that, despite the late heartbreak. First up, the resilience, man. We showed it. After Brentford scored that incredible counter-attacking goal from Kevin Schade and we looked shell-shocked, we came back. We scored 2 fantastic goals. That never-say-die attitude, even when things weren't clicking, is something to hold on to. Then there's Caicedo. My word! When that goal went in to put us 2-1 up, I honestly thought it was done, thought we had the win. That goal was absolutely phenomenal, stunning. He's just unreal, that guy, seriously. And what about Cole Palmer? The man came on and changed everything. The kid is absolutely world-class. When he's not on the pitch, we just look void of ideas. He came on, scored the equaliser, and gave us that bit between our teeth to go for the win. You can see the difference he makes. When our top players come back in, we get better, and that's the kind of progress I want to see. Also, a shout out to Trevor Chalobah. In that poor first half when we were struggling to create good opportunities, Trev was trying to make those passes, trying to get the ball forward. He wasn't one of the weak links in that back line. Even with a defence that had never played together before, I thought he was good. And fair play to Garnacho coming on for his debut and getting an assist for Caicedo's goal. Not a bad way to announce yourself. Finally, despite everything, we're still undefeated in our first 4 games. 2 wins, 2 draws. That's 8 points out of a possible 12. It's not the end of the world, even though this one stings. Right, deep breath now for the bits that made me want to pull my hair out, because there were plenty. Top of the list, that late goal and the lack of concentration. How do you concede like that in the 95th, 96th minute? A throw-in, ball comes across the face of the goal, and suddenly Brentford put it in the back of the net. There was talk of VAR, but honestly, it was never a VAR call, it was always a goal. That's just what we're dealing with. After that first half, which was pretty poor from us, this result teaches us a lot about what's coming next for Chelsea. Our first half performance was just plain poor. We were putting crosses into the box and there was nobody there to get on the end of them. We've heard this narrative before, haven't we? We looked shell-shocked after Brentford's first goal and didn't look like a coherent team, not connecting passes the way we should. Enzo Maresca took a risk making changes, especially in defensive areas. And honestly, our entire shape just wasn't on it. Joel Pedro as our number 9 was, well, passenger. He was just kind of meandering around, didn't look fully fit to me. Enzo Fernandez was doing all the chasing instead. For a starting striker, that's just not good enough, and we need options on the bench when that happens. Then there's Buenanote, making his first Chelsea start. I wasn't expecting a hat-trick, but he had a couple of nice touches, sure, but he just didn't do enough. Cole Palmer came on and completely overshadowed him. It felt like a bit of a panic loan, and it showed. He needs to click way more with the team if he's going to make a real impact. And Jamie Gittins, look, I don't want to dig a grave here, but he was nowhere to be found. It just wasn't good enough, not Chelsea level. He made absolutely no impact whatsoever. We spent a lot of money on this guy, and we got nothing from him today. He needs to be delivering way more if he's going to be starting games for Chelsea. Otherwise, he's a bench player at best. And finally, that defensive setup. Fofana, Chalobah, Hatau, Tosin, that backline hasn't played together before and it showed. Maresca opted not to play Reece James or Gusto. You need that solidity, especially when you're 2-1 up and holding on to valuable points. We need to be in control, not closing our eyes and letting the opposition hurt us. So, a 2-2 draw. Could have been worse, definitely could have been a lot better. I'm gutted, yeah, but I'm not going crazy like I usually would be after a result like this because we didn't lose. That said, we can't have this attitude for the whole season, can we? The Premier League is just too difficult and you won't get away with it every time. Fair play to Brentford, they got their point, and right now, no one cares if they deserved it. Now, we dust ourselves off because it's straight into Bayern Munich away on the Champions League on Wednesday night, massive game, and then Manchester United. No rest for the wicked, eh? What did you guys make of it? What were your biggest takeaways from that one? Let me know in the comments below. Up the Chels. See you for buying.